Hi, I'm Libby Langdon. Today I'm in Rumson, New Jersey in a client's living room that's not quite as livable as it should be. They love to entertain family and friends, so I've got some great ideas how to make this room really work for them. As you can see, this is a great sized living room, and sectionals are fantastic in a family room when you want to lounge and hang out. But sometimes in a living room where you want to entertain, you might be able to find a better way than using just one sectional. Oftentimes when you're buying an area rug, you can only get a rug that's so large. And when you have a big room, sometimes what that does is it forces you to lay your furniture out just on the rug. So maybe you're not utilizing all the space in the room. As usual, the fireplace is always a focal point in a room. Here you can see that they've arranged the sofa so it's only about the fireplace. But if you turn around and look outside those windows, you can see the gorgeous view that they have. So I'm going to give them a layout in the room where they can enjoy the fireplace and how beautiful it is, but they can also capitalize on that beautiful water view. You can see this is a really large room, but we just so happen to have only 2 lamps in it. It's a big space, but I've got a game plan on how to get it light and bright. More and more houses have open floor plans, so we're going to get this living room looking fabulous, but we're still going to be looking at the foyer. So I've decided to make it just as beautiful as the living room. This is the perfect antidote to when you have just a regular area rug that's too small. You can get some broad loom carpeting. It's used for wall-to-wall carpeting, but have them cut and bind it to the size you want for your large room. It's going to give you a custom look, and it's going to give you an expansive feel to your large space. What he's doing is called binding. It's literally just wall-to-wall carpet, and he's binding an edge around it. So you can turn wall-to-wall carpeting into a great size area rug. It's a great idea to mix glass tabletops and wood tabletops. We love the coffee table, but the glass is going to keep it feeling nice and light in here. When you have a high cabinet or a tall piece of furniture in a room, don't go without putting a lamp on it. But also be sure that you don't put a lamp that's too tall, because when you walk by, you're going to be staring at a bare light bulb. This lamp works because it's short in size and the shade is nice and low, so there's perfect coverage. It's the final touches. Most fun part, we're almost done. Finally, the day's work is done. But you can see how many new pieces we brought in, and I'm incredibly excited. I think this is one of my most dramatic decovers ever. One of the first things you'll notice is how much larger the room actually seems. The other thing was creating a great layout for them that would function while they're entertaining. You can see I created conversation areas. This one faces the fireplace. That area capitalizes on the view. So not every chair has to face each other. The most important thing is everybody has a seat. I didn't show up this morning not knowing where everything was going to go in this room. So if you can, measure your furniture, measure your room, figure out what's going to fit where. It's going to help you create the best, most effective layout. So pen to paper can help you instead of moving all your furniture around all day long. If your room is large enough to allow for 2 sofas, make sure you get 2 different styles. You could get a different arm. This has a roll arm. One has a track arm. You could do a different leg style. Break it up. You really don't want to make it look like you bought a set. In this room, we started with just 2 lamps, and we've now grown to 7 lamps. It's a large room, but lamp light in all 4 corners of the space is really the thing that makes it comfortable and feel inviting. Because the foyer really is an extension of the living room, I just had to give it some love. So we moved some furniture around, put up some lighting sconces, and it does have a much better feel to it. At the end of the day like this, it's so much fun to think about what this room looked like this morning and what it looks like right now. I think the family's going to like it an awful lot.